Thank you, Pat, and thank you to the selection committee as well. We were sitting at a not-so-lucky table over here, like this one over here. This morning, when we were getting ready to leave the hotel, my wife, Ellen, she's sitting over here. She doesn't want to stand up because I would embarrass her, but you can raise your hand. Raise your hand. There she is. She said, do they do this in alphabetical order? And I said, I don't know for sure, but if they do, I'll be going towards the end. And she said, if you go towards the end, could you make it quick? Because those people are going to be sitting there for a long time. And I said, okay, well, I didn't say this. I actually thought this. I thought, this is going to be great. This will be like my baseball career. I hit towards the end, and it was over fairly quickly. So this is going to work out great. I think for a lot of you sitting in this room, athletes, and been around athletes your whole life, you kind of train yourself to, I guess, stay in the moment is probably the best way to put it. You've heard that a ton, I'm sure. You stay in the moment, maybe you use a little bit of your time to plan for the future, but you don't spend too much time dwelling on the past. Well, when I got this call, it was a strange feeling. My brain went right into reflection mode, and I reflected right back to my days in Tucson. So we've been living in Florida for 40 years now, but Tucson is still my home, and I still follow it. And my reflection went back. My parents, as I drove in here today, my parents would drive me and my friends when I was a kid over here to Randolph Golf Course. I think it's still called that. I'm not sure. We played the North Course, and we played the South Course in the same day every time for 75 cents. So yes, the Hall of Fame is for old people. And then I thought, the other times they've driven, as many have mentioned, that your parents drive you everywhere, practices, games. I was fortunate enough to play during my professional career, to play 3 years for the Tucson Toros here in town. My parents did not miss a game, which is amazing. And they continue to support me as well, so that's nice to have. Then my reflections went a little bit more towards my high school days at Saguaro High School. Head baseball coach Hal Eustace taught us how to love the game and to play it the right way. Our head football coach, Verge Stan, taught us about discipline. Assistant coach Bob Viadent, he taught us how to have fun and play the game with a ton of energy, because he had it. Freshman coach Billy Lopez taught us how to grow from boys into men. And I would be remiss to not mention that every single one of those coaches' names that I just mentioned are in this Hall of Fame. And when I saw that, that made me feel really good. And then my good friend John Missler from high school, who's also in this Hall of Fame. I have to tell this little story. I played quarterback at Saguaro High School. He was a wide receiver. He was way better than I was. And we ran the ball. We ran the wishbone, which wasn't very much fun for the two of us. So in between his sophomore and junior year, my junior and senior year, he said, how about if we get up every morning and just go down to the gym before classes start and start throwing the football around and see if we can convince our coaches. I was like, what time are you talking about? He's like, well, if we get there at 7, classes don't start till 8, we'll be pretty good. So every day, we get up at 6 o'clock, go to the gym, throw the football around. It got John a nice college career and a nice professional career. It got me up at 6 o'clock and a sore arm. So. And then my reflections, of course, went to family. My wife, Ellen, who I mentioned a little while ago, our 3 children. It's not easy to be married to somebody or have a father who's in sports, and especially professional sports. As I continue to travel and continue with my career, Ellen has done a great job playing mom, playing dad, playing psychologist, just playing everything that you have to play when dad's not around. Been fortunate, living in Florida. A lot of the baseball that I've done has been in Florida, so that's been helpful. I would like to also, I promised I'd make it short, I would also like to thank Pat and the selection committee again. Congratulations to everybody here and the support groups, We could not do it without you. So thank all of you as well. Thank you.